Your school wants you to learn so badly. Learn chemistry, learn physics, learn biology, learn maths, learn physical education. Yes! But it doesn't even follow the phases of learning. Where you learn, you input, you learn. And on the other side, you reflect, you implement, you share. What happens is, in most schools, right, they violate the reflection. They violate the reflecting phase of learning. Now, I've made a previous video talking about the phases of learning. What school does is, they don't let students learn. I don't know if that's the case for you, but it's the case for my school. And I think if my school is like that, then a lot of schools are like that. Which means a lot of students aren't being able to learn up to their potential, up to their level, up to the level that they could. You see, when you learn, that's the input part. Your brain is learning. Your teacher is giving you a lecture on what? Physics? You're learning. Okay, I'm learning. Information is getting in your head. But the phase 2 is where the real learning happens. The phase 2 is the output. So in this phase, you could either 1, reflect, 2, you could either implement, and 3, you could either share. So we have reflect, implement, and share. You could either do one of them, and this is the second phase of learning, which is the output. It's not like we implement the physics stuff taught. It's not like the Newton's law we implement them. Maybe hardly during some practical classes we implement them, but we don't really implement them. So just forget about implementing. We don't even share them. Like if it's before the exam and people are like your friends are asking you, hey, can you explain me this topic? I really forgot this topic. So you share them. Okay, sharing part is fine, but reflecting part is the thing that's not working, is the thing that's what I'm making this video for. I don't know, and again, I'm not generalizing the whole school, right? I don't know if this is what's happening in your school. You know what happens in our school? Our teachers, they will be teaching for 45 minutes straight. 40, 35. That's one period, right? They teach straight, and then after they teach the whole length, right? And after they teach, boom, the bell rings. Next period, boom, they teach it straight. And the students aren't able to catch up. I'm just sitting here, I'm just observing the students, right? I can see it in their faces that they're not learning. They're making these resentful faces, like shit, like that. Students aren't learning as much as they would. And I think the problem to solve this is, instead of just stacking up every exercise, like every period continuously and just teaching, what would be better is just give it 5-10 minutes like break and free time at the end of each period, you know. So you teach physics for like, the period is 40 minutes, full length 40 minutes, right? So you teach physics for not 40 minutes, but 30 minutes. Then the next 10 minutes, you let the students catch up with what you have told, so that the information wouldn't be overloaded when the next teacher comes, when the English teacher comes and tells us a fucking story about some boats sailing and then crashing. That's information overload. That's why, like, I don't know what's the case for you, but our school doesn't do very well in terms of like scoring marks, right? There's no offense to the school authorities, but I'm sure they're not watching this video either. So it all comes down to reflecting. This is not just about schools, okay? Now, at this point, it's not just about school. It's about what you're doing with your learnings. Because I've told you that you shouldn't be like earning right now. You shouldn't be like, initially, you should be learning. You shouldn't be earning right now. You should be learning initially, because what you learn is what you will become in 5-10 years from now. The man you will become. The reason I say not to earn is because initially you're gonna learn a lot by earning money and getting money, but after some time you're just gonna repeat it. If only you're gonna repeat the same process, right? If you're only gonna repeat the same process and get money, it's not worth it because your brain is not learning as much from that point on. So it's either one, you challenge yourself and take up a new sort of, not a business model, but a different way of approaching your earnings, or just you learn. Because learning is the thing you should be doing, bro. For a lot of time, I didn't fucking learn. I just played video games. And initially, yeah, I played video games and I learned a lot, but I kept playing video games. It became a habit. It became an addiction. Now I lost that habit now. Now I learn. I read books. I watch YouTube videos, educational YouTube videos, full length. Whenever you're learning, remember the phases of learning. Bro, I'm really resentful because this school actually don't let us reflect, right? So I just started taking tuition recently, like 1 hour of tuition after school. That's unnecessary and that's extra. What I could have done at school for like that particular chapter, I'm doing at tuition now. And I don't blame the teachers or something. It's just the way your brain works, right? There could be some exceptional students like, no, the teaching is fine, the teaching is fine. I'm having time to reflect because I'm a superhuman. Yeah, that's the same case for me. I'm having the chance to reflect. But guess what? Most people aren't. Most people aren't. And even me, even though I can have the chances to reflect and learn about this stuff at what's been taught at school, I need to reflect, implement, and share so that I could learn to my full potential. That's what you should be doing. Instead of just having the any benefit mindset that, oh, this much is enough, this much is enough. Have the mindset that if you're gonna do this, if you're gonna invest your time anyways, then why not be best at it anyways? Why not get the best out of it? Why not live up to your full potential and get the best out of it? Why not, if you're gonna learn physics anyways, the fuck it, like, there's no way out, like, for now. Why not learn it anyways? Improve your life one step at a time, one step at a time.